What's good, everybody? So, today I wanted to make a new video of, I guess you can title it important things to remember when you're in a serious relationship or you're married. I think things that I found to be important or things that I could share, because of experience or whether myself that I learned new for me. There's many things that you can learn. There's always a learning process when it comes to relationships because you're never perfect in a relationship. Obviously, there's no such thing as a perfect relationship, but you can build a lasting one. You can build a strong one. You can build a tighter bond with whoever you're with. So, again, most of this is opinion based. You take what you get from it, and hopefully it helps. There's, like I said, there's many things you can learn, and you can always continue to learn day in and day out. You'll never know everything of a relationship. So let's get into it. So like I said, the title of this is important things to remember when you are married or in a serious relationship. Yeah, you're gonna see me looking this way a lot because I do have it written down because my memory is just not all there, getting old. So I guess one of the biggest things when I was going through this and doing my research and studying and learning a little bit more was, don't ever assume your partner feels loved. That could be one of your biggest mistakes because you don't know. You don't know that they're feeling loved. You don't know what they're going through on that day. It could be a hard day for them. So you just don't know. Don't ever assume that they're feeling loved because they could not be, basically. All right, step one. I mean, that's like the biggest step one. So, I didn't even count that, but you know what I mean. First, I guess, date nights are a must. I cannot stress this enough. It doesn't matter if you go in or stay out. It does not matter. All that matters is that you have a date night for you and your spouse, you and your partner, because it's key. You have to have moments together. You can't just wake up, take care of kids, go to work, come home, feed them, go to sleep, and then do it again. You have to build together. You need to express love with one another. So date nights, it could be once or twice a month, It doesn't have to be every day. But I believe that you should make time every day, even if it is an hour, because it could do a lot, Like I said, this is to strengthen your relationship, is to strengthen your partnership with whoever you're with. Next one, talking openly about what you want to change in your relationship is important. Cannot agree. You should always be able to openly talk. If you can't openly talk in your relationship, then that relationship is not for you. It's not going to work. You should never feel that you can't speak the way you want to speak. You should not feel that you can't say this because it's going to affect how they feel for you or any of that. You should be able to speak openly. It's a partnership. If you're building a partnership and a bond and love, you both should have understanding. Don't get it twisted. You might say something and your partner might say something and you're probably not going to like it, but that's what it is to openly talk, because you could find a solution. You could find a common space where you could both agree on something. Compromise is key. That is a very big thing in all relationships. Compromise will get you far. No one is alike. You're never going to be in a relationship where, you know how they say opposites attract and shit? Yeah, they do. But imagine finding someone who is just like you, and I mean to the T. Like, what? That's just, in my opinion, weird. I wouldn't want that. Speaking from experience, my relationship, complete opposites. 100%. 100%. I think the only thing we got is we love going to different restaurants. Babe, if you see this, don't kill me. Next, learn each other's love language. We all don't perceive love the same way. And that goes with, don't ever assume your partner is being loved, because just because your love language is to buy them a gift, that might not be their love language where they're like, all right, so he bought me this gift or she bought me this gift. Oh, they love me. Nah, you got to learn each other's. That's one of the beautiful things of being in a relationship. You could learn from your partner. You learn new things. You learn new love languages. It'll help you grow. In the long run, it will help you grow. Next, it goes, it's okay to go to bed mad sometimes. You should never try to force a resolution. Sleeping on it does help. And this might not be good for like the overthinkers or, you know, the people that deal with anxiety and stuff like that. But if you could learn to, you know, sometimes sleep on a problem or walk away from it. When you have a problem, don't fight. It's going to happen. I could sit here up and down till you don't fight, whatever. But it'll happen. Sometimes you need to walk away from the situation. Sometimes you need to, you know, catch a breath, take a minute. Excuse me. Sometimes a day. Because you're not going to get the outcome you want. You know, you could sit here and tell your partner, oh, I want forever with you. But then when a fight happens, it's like, damn, it didn't really go that way. You know, I didn't think about that at the moment. I didn't think like, this is the same person I still want forever with. Because sometimes when you're mad, you're going to say things and you're going to do things that are not going to be from the heart. So what are you going to do? Why are you going to do that? Take a break. Take a minute. Catch up on yourself. Reflect the situation. You know, I saw this thing today. And I thought it was really cool. It was a really good, interesting idea. But sometimes it's hard because pride is a big thing. That's a whole other subject. But obviously, pride for some people is very like, they don't want to let go of their pride or their ego's too high or something. But let's say like for men, if you mad with your girl, your partner, whatever, instead of being angry and fighting with them, it's okay to be angry, but don't take it out on them. Send your partner 10 things of why you love them, why you care for them, or why you believe that your anger is worth it. Because obviously you ain't gonna get mad over some dumb shit like birds chirping. It could annoy you. You're not gonna let it ruin your day, you know? And I understand sometimes with whoever you're with, your significant other, you know, tensions flare, attitudes go crazy, and they can affect your day. So with that being said, you know, if you send them 10 reasons why you believe this anger is worth it, you know, not only are you showing them that, you know, I'm mad for this reason because I care so much. Everything about you is the reason why I'm mad. You know, and it should be okay to be upset. Because if you're upset with your partner, it's going to come, you're going to be able to resolve it, you know? Show them that you still care while being mad. And I know it's hard for some people. I know. Next. Let me see. When you get into a fight, don't just say I'm sorry. Say what you're sorry for and how you'll react differently next time. I understand this one might be another hard one because, you know, a lot of people love to say I'm sorry. And sometimes it comes from the heart, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes, you know, you'll mean it for the situation, but then you'll do it again because, you know, it might be the way you are. Like, for example, the way I talk is crazy sometimes. Like, you know, I tell my girl, yo, and that's wrong. And I say I'm sorry when I do it sometimes, but sometimes I don't. And it's not that I don't mean the apology at the moment. It's just, it's who I am. So sometimes I know it's hard, but with time, you'll get it. And talk about it. If you talk about it with your partner and explain to your significant other, like, look, this is just how I am. It's like, I have this many years talking like this, and, you know, me being with you, you want me to stop. It's not that I'm not trying, and I'm trying for you and for the sake of our relationship. Because I don't want you to feel disrespected. It just takes time. And if they're understanding, you should be good. Next. It will get boring sometimes. Every couple goes through the boring stage. It's normal. It's going to fade. But this is the time in your relationship where you'll have to put the most effort in. A lot of relationships end in the boring stage because they're like, wow, this is how it is. Nothing interesting is happening, etc. But it does happen. I know from experience, you know, it does get boring sometimes, and it's not going to always be exciting, but you just got to be able to push through it, and you'll get through it. It'll pass. It's just your strength within your relationship has to be there, or it's just not going to get you there. If that makes sense to you. It made sense to me. Some days you'll have to pull more weight than your partner, and vice versa. That's facts. We all don't have great days. Sometimes we have a bad day, and for example, yesterday I went through hell. I'm not gonna break down the whole story, but it was a bad day for me. It was a very bad day for me. So that day I needed my girl to be there for me, to pick it up a little bit for me, because it was not a good day. And we're gonna have that, and it's okay to have that. Now, don't get it twisted. Don't have every day like that, because it's not gonna go far neither, okay? Don't take advantage. I understand it could be hard. You can go through, life situations, loss of a family member. There's a lot of things that you can go through. So it's understandable. Just don't take advantage. Next, it's important to check in on each other's mental health. Mental health is a big thing, especially in the times that we are in now. It's a very big thing. Always try to make sure y'all in good standing, y'all happy. If there's anything bothering, it doesn't have to be in the relationship. That's another thing. Not every situation needs to be from the relationship. You could have an outside problem. You could be like, oh, I got a flat tire today. Things drain. Like, I'm an overthinker. So if you're an overthinker, you already know how it is. It's hard. It's a problem. It's not the greatest thing. But it is what it is. You just got to keep moving on that one. You'll get there. You'll get past it. You got to start speaking positive. Start thinking a lot better. Learn, mature, grow. Build strength with your thoughts. Next, it's okay to go to couples counseling. It helps. It does. It doesn't resolve everything, but it does help. It can teach you different ways of handling situations. It can teach you how to approach certain situations, how to deal with certain emotions, deal with certain problems. It does help. It doesn't mean that you're ending, and it does not definitely not mean you're failing. All right, it means you care. I know some people are gonna be like, what? And I know some people are gonna be like, no, it does not mean that. It does. Because if you care enough to give up some of your time to go seek somebody to help you in your relationship so it can get better, it does mean you care. I know you probably still don't see it that way. That's fine. But it does. It does help. You're using an unbiased third party to help you grow, help you build. Now, don't get it twisted. These therapists will tell you stuff that you do not want to hear. But try it out, because it can work. It can be the saving grace of your relationship. 100%. Not always, though. It's not guaranteed. Major things that you should talk about, I believe, are definitely, you talk about money, talk about your financial goals, let you know what you're expecting from your partner, and vice versa. That's a good thing, because when you get into a relationship, you're planning to build a life with them. That's what we do. This is why you get married, to build a life. So discuss financial obligations, discuss your financial goals. It's not always going to be the same. Like, my girl wants to be a homeowner. I'm all for it. I'm supportive of it. Do I want to be a homeowner? I want to live in a fucking penthouse or something nice. Don't get me wrong. I know it's a smart investment to own a house. I understand, but it's not for everybody. Not everybody wakes up wanting to be a homeowner. I might change in a couple years. I've already calmed the idea and starting to like the idea, but she's also liking the idea of living in a penthouse. So it's like, you grind harder and you get both, right? You build an empire with who you're with. Next is, and this one is, I guess, another big one, and this is my opinion, is 1 hour before bed. Silence your phone, turn your phones off, put them to the side, and just talk to your significant other. How was your day? I know it's a long day. I missed you. Hug, kiss each other. A kiss and a hug goes a long way. Like, a long way. I can't even explain it, You could be having a bad day. Your partner could be having a bad day, and that hug and kiss from the person that they're with, the person they love, it could change a lot. And you could going to bed, being happy, hugging and kissing the person you're with. You can go to bed with a great ass mood. Let me tell you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just talk. It doesn't have to be anything physical. I mean, it could be, but it doesn't have to be. Just talk to one another. uh, Another steps that I saw that I added as last second was start asking questions like what do you need to see more from me? How can we understand each other better? Um, be kind to each other. Love each other. Fight for each other. You know, it's not going to be easy. Love is definitely not easy. But it is going to be a hell of a ride. But it's really a beautiful thing. And it's so worth it. Because mind you, you're putting in your time. You know, if you're married, you already made your decision of this is my life partner. This is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. And if you're in a serious relationship, that means you're seeing potential in this person that, you know, one day I'm going to make you my life partner. I'm going to make you my forever. So don't be easy to give up on it. Work for it. It's going to be work. It's always going to be work. It's always going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. You know, no one said love is easy. It's not. So just work hard. Hopefully you learn something from this. I will be posting here and there. I know I say this all the time, but it's just life is hectic. You know, getting ready to be a father. So yeah, work. Don't just give up on your relationship. It's gonna be good. All right. Remember, if y'all haven't subscribe. We're on the road to 100, slowly but surely. If you like it. If you don't like it, dislike it. Comment, subscribe. You know, it helps. I'm still gonna do this regardless. But yeah, peace.